Hello everybody, and my name is Danidu and welcome to Team Fortress 2, and we are going to be playing as a spy, and I hope I do good because I'm not a beginner, but I am getting back into Team Fortress 2 after a long time. So first of all, I look for the cart and there are plenty of people around it, so I don't engage in the fight. I look for another moment to get my stabs, and I see a demo man coming up. And the three of them are distracted, so I land my stabs on them. I see my medic coming through and another demo man knocking me off. So I get back to safety. I get back to safety and get my metal and my health, which I was already overhealed. I walk back to their spawn to see if anybody else is coming. I see a spy. I try to follow it, which I shouldn't be doing because as a spy you don't want to chase any other spy. You can get the stabs on them, you can stalk him, but you don't want to chase anyone. You're gonna get killed that way. But I still try to do it, and then when I realize I'm wasting my time, I should be concentrating on the objective, I back off. But then I see the sniper, which I'm disguised as, coming towards me, so I hide into that. I cloak. I was about to let him go, but then I see I have an opportune moment to stab him. So yes, I do get my stab over there. And then my teammate's been saying defend, so that's what we're going to be doing. I look for others. I see who all are distracted, if any one of them is watching their back, being paranoid. So I get this demo man. I was about to get both of them, but then you see the other one backed off, so I didn't want to risk it. I'll try to go with the one. I try to get the sniper over here, but then I see two demo man coming up, so I back off. I don't want to get their attention, at least not right now. I see the teleporter, and I sap it because I don't want any teleporters over here. I get back with 9% health, which is kind of good if you're having a kunai only, because that can grant you health on stabs. So it's a good weapon for escapes. Then I've been looking for some more people to stab, and I don't get any. I missed the stab on the demo, and then I see another spy coming up from behind. It was very lucky that I didn't get stabbed from it. The spy, wow. Spy must be very mad about that. I see the engineer building something. I try to get to him, but then I see a lot of my teammates surrounding me, so I don't. Instead, I act like a scout, and then I don't try to gain attention. And as soon as I have my opportune moment, I do what I am supposed to do: stab them. The back pedal is very useful if you're going to play as a spy. Just look at your teammate and back off. Keep backing off. And the other thing I have a problem with and I have difficulty doing is the stair stabs and the stabs from higher levels, no, high altitude, I don't know, higher grounds. Yes, that's the term for it. I get the sentries down after the win. I do a taunt in their base. Well, it's the same thing again. We're going to be playing as red, defending the cart. See a lot of people coming up. I see the medic. I try to get the stab. I was waiting for somebody else to come, but then I thought I should get the stab, and I couldn't get the stab on the first try. I don't know why, because the medic was running, and the medic speed is a bit faster than what a spy's is. I try to get the sniper, but then I see the demo man going to the spawn. I don't want to be caught in that. I try to get the heavy, but I check the heavy is turning around, checking his back, being paranoid. I see most of the heavies and a pyro, I guess, going inside the tunnel with the cart. So I don't go over there because I know I won't be able to make it out. I see a spy. I follow him, which I shouldn't be doing, but you know, I just do things that I want to do and which I shouldn't, so I'll avoid it next time. I see the spy over there. I try to stab him. I see both of the spies. I bump into one, but then the other spy, I try to get a backstab on him, but I couldn't land it. Well, that was unfortunate and wasted a lot of my time. I see another spy, and that is of course a dead ringer. You should never do that. It gives you up, like it gives them a clue about you running around with the dead ringer. I see a sniper over there. I was about to stab the sniper, but as soon as I went up there, I see a spy, a medic, and another sniper, which is really weird for me, the way he's walking. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to get up there, but then he bumped into me. I thought for a second he would be hacking through the walls, but I guess he's just a newbie. I don't know how do you pronounce it. I go over there. I see all of them distracted. I make my move. I stab the medic, but I couldn't get the stab properly, so I stab his pocket, which is the heavy. I go up. I see if there's anybody coming around here. I suppose that is a spy, but he wasn't. The sniper was the spy, and now he's dead. I try to make my way back over there, but then you see there are a lot of people, a lot of enemies causing mayhem, so I don't want to be caught in any of that. As a spy, you do want to get behind enemy lines, but you see, you don't want to be caught in the act. I was about to stab the sniper again, but then I see another spy going over there and a soldier coming up to me. I see his health is low and he's been calling for medic, so I disguise as a medic and I try to stab him, but I couldn't because he hears my decloak, so I shoot him instead. I see most of them come in to the cart. I don't want to be caught in that, so I make my way to the top to get some stabs on them. And unfortunately, most of them have been gathered to the cart, and there's a pyro over there spy checking, so you don't want to get into that. Just look for distracted enemies like this spy, I mean the sniper and the heavy. The heavy was picking up something and the sniper was distracted while scoping. He was paying attention to the objective, but he didn't have a razorback on, he didn't have anything. And just as the soldier, he was distracted by my teammates, so I could get my stabs. I couldn't get the stab on the pyro because he's been spy checking and he's not distracted at all. At least not by my teammates. So I get the heavy, I get the pyro, I get the demo because they are all distracted by my teammates. I try to take a look at my own team if there's any spy wandering around. I don't know how do you pronounce that, but there's no spy over there, so that's a good news. I wait here for a while to see if any soldier comes out so I can stab him, or any medic and heavy comes out of there, but unfortunately they don't. So I tried to go for the demo man over here, but I couldn't because he's been moving around a lot, so I couldn't get it. I wait for the pyro to just turn, but then you see he backs off, he sees me, he gets suspicious, and that's the time you need to get out of there. You don't want to be stuck with a pyro who's suspicious about you. He's gonna spy check you. Unlike others, he has a flamethrower which can set you on flames. If somebody's suspicious about you, let them shoot you. You can take the damage, but if you're in flames, you give away that you're a spy. You're a spy. That's it. I tried to stab the engineer here, but I don't know for what reason I couldn't get my stab back because he backed off or something. That happens quite a while, but you know, I gotta practice it, so then it becomes really perfect by stabs. It was a basic stab which I couldn't land. I tried to get people over here. I tried to get the soldier, but you see, I see a lot of the backs, so I jump right into it, which is something you shouldn't do. I especially put that in the video because to tell you and tell myself I shouldn't go into places that I'm unaware about. I wasn't aware about what's behind me. Now I'm fully aware of what's in front of me and what's behind me. There was nothing behind me, so I went for the stabs. Unlike the situation which just happened, I wasn't aware who's behind me. There was a pyro and a medic and maybe a few others. So that's when you shouldn't just go for the stabs, you know. Now I see there's a lot of chaos. If I stay in there, I'm gonna die. So I gotta back off. Then again, go in, take the medic out, take the scout out. Try to land shots on the soldier, but I couldn't because of the recoil of the gun, or my aim just sucks. I try to make my way back. I see a demo man coming right into my direction. I see a trail on the demo man, and I come to know there's a teleporter somewhere around. As a spy, you don't want any teleporters, like any teleporters around you or your teammates. Now I tried to take a stab on the sniper, but I couldn't. As he throws the Jarate, I walk out. And the thing happens again. If you don't check your back, if you didn't notice, I decloaked in a really scary situation, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't hiding while I decloaked. You see, the area is clear, that's why I decloaked over here, to get the sniper, to get the sentry. But when the soldier shot me, I didn't decloak. I decloaked in open. I didn't decloak in somewhere where no one could see me. I'm trying to wait for somebody to show up, but all of them have backed off. So I make my way to their spawn, but then I realize there's someone might be hiding over here, but there was no one. So I try to locate the sentry and the teleporter, and I see it's right above them. So I make my way over there to get the teleporter, especially because as you're defending, you don't have to worry about a sentry in the blue team, because it's not going to do anything much. They are the one who's going to be pushing, but you gotta get rid of that teleporter. It makes them faster, you know. You don't want your enemies to be faster than you. So I wait here. I go out, I get shot by the sentry, but then I change my disguise. I still get shot by the sentry, which maybe I didn't decloak in time. I sap it. Maybe I didn't sap it. I didn't sap that, which was very unlucky and not so good. So I try to make my way back again to get that sap on it. I see the engineer building another dispenser over here. I wait for a while, and I do something that is really foolish. I shouldn't be doing that over here. I stab him, and then I just die. I should have sapped the sentry, the teleporter, and then I should have stabbed him, or should have done a trick stab, which I'm not so confident with, but you know, we still win. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you liked watching me do a lot of mistakes. Goodbye.